rulings. These rulings, they move hand in hand with the signs that come at the end of any word in a sentence. These are the rulings that we use. That is al-rafu, which is being represented by dhamma, and then we have kasra as under al-jarri, and then sukun as under al-jazm, and then kasra, is it kasra? Fataha as under an-nasbu. These are the main signs as I told you the other time. Now we are on the first, like now we are covering an example of the first ruling, that is a rafu. Are we there?
No.
Yes. It's like we first covered, or we first looked at an example of the first ruling, that is a dhamma or a rafu. So a rafu as the type of punctuation, or the major or main type of punctuation, with its main sign as dhamma. And here we say, we looked at mubtada and khabar, and we said mubtada and khabar are some and the two examples of the marufu'an, the two names which bear dhamma. Do you remember that?
No.
No.
Yes. And we said that a name or a noun that comes, or it happens that it's found at on the beginning of the sentence, that name should bear dhamma, because it, as a reason of being started with while writing a sentence, or composing, or writing, or constructing a sentence. And then mubtada, khabar being an information, an adjective, or an information that is about the first name. Of course, the word that gives us more, or enlightens us more about the first name. It's the ruling also says that it should be also marfu, whereby it should bear dhamma on it. So these two we have finished. Those are an examples of the marfu'ani al-asma. Another marfu is al-fa'il on page 25 now, where we are. Let's go to page 25. So when we talk about mubtada and khabar a bit, mubtada and khabar, we mean a sentence that begins with a name. Remember, did we look at the types of sentences? Did we? I don't know.
Yeah,
did we?
Jumla fi'liya wa
yes.
Jumla ismiya.
Exactly. We looked at them. So jumlatul ismiya. When you hear about jumlatul ismiya, what should crosses your mind is that we are talking about mubtada and khabar. The moment you see a name comes, or it starts the sentence, it means that it's a jumla, or it's a sentence which falls under mubtada and khabar. Are we there?
No.
No.
Then when it comes for fa'il now, where we are now on page 25. For fa'il, when we talk about al-fa'il, you bear it in mind that we are talking about al-jumlatul fi'liyah. That's what you should put in your minds. That when you hear about al-fa'il, probably we are talking about al-jumlatu al-fi'liyah. Yes, al-jumlatu al-fi'liyah. Now we see the principle down here. Al-fa'ilu ismun. First remind me my word, the greeting, Imam Dawood. It has gone.
And he has muted his microphone. He has muted his microphone and a video.
Berakola has told me, okay, alhamdulillah. Yogano. You remind me.
Sorry for that. Sorry for the muting.
Yes. Yes, I'm being reminded, alhamdulillah, I'm good.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay. Yes. So we say ismun marufu'un, fa'ilu, a verb, subject, the subject. We said al-fa'ilu ismun marufu'un ya'ati ba'da al-fi'li wa yadullu ala alladhi fa'ala al-fi'la. Ismun marufu'un ya'ati ba'da al-fi'li wa yadullu ala alladhi fa'ala al-fi'la. That is the subject. This means that it is a name. Fa'il is also a name. It's a name or a noun يأتي بعد الفعل, that comes after the verb. That comes after the verb, either immediately or no. It can be either immediately after the verb or after some words, but after the verb, then the fa'il comes. ويدل, and that name shows على الذي فعل الفعل. It shows the one who has stood up with an action or with that verb, the one who is doing that verb, who is taking action. A person in charge of the action in a sentence is the one we term as al-fa'ilu. Wa ismun marfu, it is a name that bears dhamma under the category, under the ruling of marfu or rafu. When we talk about marfu, I told you, mind about dhamma or the related signs in line with dhamma, as we shall see. We are going ahead, inshallah. So we said ya'ti ba'da al-fi'l, that name comes after the verb, ويدل, and shows على الذي فعل الفعل, the one who has stood up with the verb or with an action in a sentence. I don't know whether that one is clear, so that we can proceed.
No.
Yes.
Meaning to say, how about if I understood like this? Is it the same? If I say that the doer, like if I'm to say like the doer, like this fa'il is indicating the one who did the verb, who performed the verb. So is it what the expansion is saying?
Yes. هو الذي هو من قام بالفعل. الفاعل هو من قام بال. There are many definitions.
Okay.
There are many definitions. الفاعل اسم مرفوع يدل على من قام بالفعل. That one is also another definition. The doer is a name that shows whoever has stood up for an action.
Is it specific? Is it specific to the noun only, or even to the pronoun?
Both, because a pronoun, it replaces a noun, the same thing.
Okay.
Remember, the pronoun here in Arabic, it is a name. It's like a name. Al-Dama'ir, the ones we term as Dama'ir. Ana, Hada, Ana, Huwa, Hiya, Huma, Hum, Hunna, Huma, Haula, Namine, Anta, Anti, Antuma, like that. All those ones, as we shall see them, inshallah. Yes? Yes. Okay. Do we have any other problem so far in the principle? Somewhere that need clarification?
Continue.
Let's first go ahead. We shall revert us.
Okay. Now, we go to the hukum, the ruling. Hukum al-fa'il. Yes? The ruling. When we talk about the ruling, we mean which sign should the doer bears? Which sign? Because Arabic or Qawaid, this Qawaid we are studying, we are interested with the last sign because it's that what gives us the meaning. It's that what makes the sentence meaningful. So which sign should the doer bears? Yakunu marfu' da'iman. He is always, the doer is always marfu'. In other words, the doer is always bear dhamma, if not dhamma, alif, if not alif, wow. Because those are the signs of rafu'. It is either dhamma or alif if they are two, or wow if they are many, as we shall see. That is the doer. Yes. So al-amthila, we know with examples everything can be clear. With examples, we can get everything clear.
Sheikh, like this statement again, the word
yes.
the iman.
Always. Always. Daiman.
Always.
Always. Are we there?
No.
Yes. Now we have been given some examples here to elaborate more about what I've been talking about. An example, the first example is Safara.
Khalidun.
Safara Khalidun. You remember Safara? Safara is which word?
Is to
Who can categorize? Yes?
to travel. To travel.
That is to travel. No, I mean, how can you categorize that Safara?
Safara
like we're learning the category. Is it?
It is
Yes,
Maudi.
Exactly, that's what I wanted. It is a verb, it is a past tense. Safara Khalidu. Khalid went to a journey. Yes, Safara, that is the verb which came first. You remember when we were giving the definition of a sentence, we said it's either two and above, from two and above, from two words and above. You remember that?
No.
Now that a meaningful sentence is that which starts from two words and above. So like that sentence you are saying there, it is a two-word sentence, but it's meaningful. Safara Khalidu. Khalid went to a journey. Oh, Khalid, yes, we can say went to a journey like that. So here, Safara is now categorized as fi'lu madhi. And I told you that a sign for fi'lu madhi, when fi'lu madhi is independent, not tampered, it is always that fatha you are seeing at the end. So our ruling says that fi'lu madhi mabuni, it is always mabuni, it is always that station does not changes in most cases if it is not tampered. Are we together? It is independent. You are seeing it in the sentence, yes, but it is independent, not joined with any other word. Then Khalidun is the doer of Safara. Are you seeing Khalid at the end? What does Khalid bears?
Dhamma.
Dhammatain. So Dhammatain is the same as Dhamma, the same way. You either Dhamma or Dhammatain. The same thing, remain the same ruling. So Khalid, because Khalid is the doer, that's why you are seeing those Dhamma there. I don't know that people have understood that. Yes. We proceed to the next example. We have
Qara'a Zaydun.
Qara'a Zaydun. Qara'a Zaydun. Qara'a means to read. Zaid read. Zaid read. I don't know whether if I say read Zaid, you can understand. The other way around. Read Zaid.
English
was abnormal.
English is just immature.
It works in a layman as well.
Abnormally it can work. Okay. Like with the Chinese, you know, like with the Chinese, we can, that one works for us. Yeah, red Zaid, yes, like that. Okay, so Qara'a Zaidun, Zaid read. And you're seeing at the end of Zaid, where Zaid will be as what? Dhamma. Unless the name that has been used, that it is found, it cannot contain that sign. That's when you're seeing that it be changing, but the ruling remains the same. I repeat this. You will find that some names do not accept Dhamma at the end or any other sign. Let's say, for example, the name Musa. Are we there? Salwa, Isa, Salma, Huda. Those names you are seeing, they end with prolonging letters. That is the Alif Maddi, Alif Maddi, Ya Maddi, Wawaw, Al Maddi. Those letters. If they come at the end, you'll never ever see that Dhamma there. Reason being, the concern is on the name, but the ruling remains the same. So we have to explain, to give the reason as to why Dhamma has not been
used,
expected or used or found at the end of the name. I don't know if that one is clear.
Yes.
So for the Ism Sahih, the Ism Sahih, we can say a Sahih, an Ism Sahih, let us say a name that is that has no prolonging letter in it at the end, with a name that has a normal end, so a normal name, the one at the end, the one which has no any prolonging letter. It is called al-ismu sahih. It bears all of those signs, whether it's kasra, whether sukun, whether dhamma, but ismul mu'tallu, the one which doesn't contain, or that which does not support that, it is called al-ismul mu'tallu. Al-ismu al-mu'tallu, the one that ends with any of the prolonging letters. We go to the next sentence. The next sentence says, how can you categorize the first word in that sentence?
It is fi'lul mudari.
It is a fi'lu al-mudari. It is fi'lu al-mudari. What shows, if I may ask?
Anaitu. We have the ta'u here.
Exactly. It has the ta'u at the beginning. Remember anaitu, like that in the previous lessons. So there is that ta'u, and at the end it bears a dhamma. That is when it is not tampered. It is independent, though it is in a sentence, but independent. So that's why you are seeing it there. But there is a case that will find fi'l mudari being tampered, not ending with the dhamma, but again fi'l mudari. There you have to explain as to why fi'l mudari has come without that dhamma, because at dhamma you are seeing there, that is the original sign for that verb. Once you find it is not there, you have to give a reason as to why. Then taknisu sumayya. Taknisu, we said that one is of two. It's a two-way expression of verb. You can taknisu, the second person you are taking to, but again it can be taknisu when you are referring to a woman, the third person whom you are not talking with at the moment. Are we there?
Yes.
I think you remember that as we categorized.
Yes.
Yes.
Then sumayyatu is, of course, that is a noun. Is the doer. Sumayyatun, it's a girl or woman or female. Now we go to i'rab. I'rab is to punctuation. Now by punctuation we mean we have to return whichever word that you're seeing in a sentence. You categorize it. You give them their categories respectively, and explain as to why they have been interfered or they have been changed from their original position. I mean their original signs at the end. Why were they affected? As why they were affected from their originality to the format that you will be seeing them in the sentence. Are we there? Let's come down and see. Al-i'rab. Now we want to i'rab. We want to punctuate and categorize everything, return it to its original position. Now we have kalimatu safara Khalidu as the sentence there. Safara fi'lu madi mabniyu ala al-fatahati. That's what I was talking about, as I told you. So with safara, we said safara is a past tense. So to punctuate by means to explain. You explain for that word. You categorize it. So we say fi'lu madi. This is a past tense. Mabuniyu. For it is always at station ala al-fataha, but its sign is always fataha. I don't know if that one has picked. Safara. Like kalimatu nama, like kalimatu sajada, like kalimatu dakhala. All of those ones are under fi'lu madi. But when we are punctuating them, we return them to their word group by explaining even their signs at the end as to why in sometimes they come changing and at times they come not changing or at station. So we say safara Khalidun. Safara fi'lu madi. It is a verb first of all. Then which verb, which kind of verb? It is the past tense. Fi'lu madi. Yes, we have understood madi, but why is it that it always bears fataha? Then we bring the word mabniyu. For it is always at a station. Mabniyu does not change. Its sign you are seeing there, it no longer changes unless it is being tampered. But when it is independent, you are seeing it is in a verb. I mean, it is a sentence, but it is independent, not joined with any word. So mabuniyu, you are seeing a fataha wherever you will go, whichever sentence that you will contract using fi'l al-madi in that format, which is the sahihul akhir, which is of course stable, or which doesn't changes at the end, or which does not end with any of the huruf al-madd thalatha, as we said. هذا يكون مبني على الفتحة. It is always built, or it is built on fataha at the end, which doesn't changes. Have the people picked that?
No.
So we proceed to Khalid. Now Khalid down. Fa'ilun marfu'u. One, in the position where Khalid is, remember we said in the definition that al-fa'ilu, we said is huwa ismun marfu'. It is a name that comes bearing dhamma. Ismun marufu. I said we'll talk about marufu. Rafu, it has a signs. It bears a sign of rafu under the category of rafu. Marufu. So Khalid, where Khalid is, we said it ya'ti ba'da al-fi'il. It comes after the verb. Now we are seeing immediately after the verb safara, Khalid came. Are we there? But the next thing is Khalid was bearing the dhammatain you are seeing there. Yet the definition says that ismun marufu, it is a name that comes bearing dhamma, comes after the verb, ba'da ya'ti ba'da al-fi'li, comes after the verb, immediately after the verb. But I told you, you shouldn't bear it in mind. I mean, you should bear it in mind that the name, I mean, the position for the fa'il or the doer can change, depends on how it has been, the sentence has been phrased out. So here they brought us a two-word sentence where after the verb immediately comes the doer, as you've seen that one. So here Khalidu fa'ilun, first of all, is the doer because is in the position of the doer after the verb. Marufu'un is under the category of punctuation, which is marufu'u, which is a-rafu'u. Therefore, we say the one who is in the position of rafu'u in that category, it becomes marufu'u. That's why you're seeing marufu'u. When you come in the position where the sign of rafu'u should be, you become marufu'u. And when you come in the position where the sign of fataha should be, you become mansubu under the category of nasbu. And when you come in the position where sukun should be, you become majzumu, because you have taken the position under the ruling of jazmu. So you become majzumu. The one who has been put up that sign, the one who bears that sign is the marufu'u or majzumu, or with kasra we say majiruru. Are we there?
No.
Yes. So that is the ruling. So majiruru refers to that person, that very doer. It is the name. Majiruru is with dhamma. Majiruru bears dhamma. Wa alamatu raf'ihi dhamma. And the sign that shows that he is marufu', that the dhamma that it bears at the end of the name. I don't know whether that one has I've cleared it out.
No.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now the next question here, the next sentence 2. Taknis Sumayya, as we said, that Sumayya is sweeping. Sweeping is Sumayya. Sumayya is sweeping. So taknisu, we say that one is fi'lu mudari'un. as we already described that one. Imam Okiror told us that taknisu, that is fi'lu mudari'u. It is a present continuous, present simple, future. When we talk about mudari'u, mudari'u said comprises of present simple, present continuous, and the future tense. For us, we have three, of which these three, they are comprehensive of that very tense. Now, we said now taknisu fi'ilun mudari'un marfu'un bid-dhamma. That is fi'il. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. You are most welcome. But I don't know.
Thank
maybe
you. You forgive me. You're going for some emergency.
No, we are just repeating you because you are late a bit, because we have covered almost first sentences. I don't know whether we'll pick where we are. But
no, you just
I think
from where you are. The people who are there, I will ask them to help me what I've missed.
Even the video will be there on the channel, inshallah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, Imam Saidi, will proceed. Yes. So we are proceeding the second sentence. I will say that Sumayya too. Of course, we have punctuated the fi'il mudari, and we said that taknisu, that is the fi'il mudari'u, and we say that verb is a two-way verb. It is about two. It is either talking about a woman who is the third person in the sentence, or you may use it referring to the second person in the sentence. Like, for example, I may say taknisul bayt. Ya Imam Said, taknisul bayt. Are you sweeping? Like that. I may use it as a way of phrasing the question, like that. Or else I can also use it. Or else I can say that taknisul bayt, Fatima taknisul bayt. Fatima is sweeping the house. Who is not here becomes a third person. I think that one is clear. Okay. Now, Sumayyatu, of course, becomes fa'ilu. Fa'ilun marfu'un wa alamatu raf'ihi ad-dhamma. Taknisu Sumayyatun. Sumayya is sweeping. So that dhamma you're seeing at the end of Sumayya is the one we're referring to as Sumayya. Because fa'ilu does not, of course, separate. Does not nominate. It is for all, whether woman, whether we said, as we said that al-ism huwa madalla ala insan aw hayawan aw jamad aw nabat aw nabat aw jamad aw ghayru dhalika, as we said, that the doer may come or can come from any state or from any race. Are we there?
No.
Yes.
Yes. So no matter what, it can be even the broom. The broom can be the doer.
Yes.
Like, for example, you may place it, say, over the wall, and then it falls down. You say the broom has fallen. Not so? Yes.
Yeah.
It's the broom that has fallen. So the broom becomes the doer.
The doer.
Yes. The broom becomes the doer. Yes. Now let us scroll. I think with that one it's clear. Should we? Do we have any question so far?
I wanted to attach it to this. Like, why? Like,
yes.
Within the law of Rafu, that
yes.
The fa'il is always ending with a tanween. Why tanween?
Okay, thank you very much. Now, we have articles. You know articles?
No. And
yes.
The.
Exactly. And the. Of which they say is a definite article, not so?
Yes.
Yes. And then we have a, which is indefinite. A and an, I think they are indefinite, not so?
Yes.
Yes. Now, in Arabic, we have, now go to the word dhamma. Go to the last sentence and find the word dhamma where it is.
Naam.
From up.
No. In the same sentence, we've been there.
Yeah.
In the sentence there. Have you seen dhamma there? Marfu'u bil dhamma. You go to where marfu'u bil dhamma is.
Naam. It's there.
Yes. Now, we said taskunu fi'lu madi. We said fi'lu mudari'un marfu'u bil dhamma. Are you there?
Naam.
Yes.
Now, are you seeing there is alif and a lam before dad?
Yes.
Naam.
Yes. Are you seeing that
No.
one? That one
No.
is an article. So we have two articles in Arabic. The lam al-shamsiyya and then lam al-qamariyya. As we shall, I don't know whether, did you talk about them? In
No.
Tajweed? Not yet?
Not yet.
You're supposed to learn them in Lugatul Arabiya, in Tajweed, and of course we teach it in the Quran. So that when you see a name bearing lam al, I don't know whether you know Surah Al-Fatiha. I believe you have the Quran there.
Naam.
Surah Al-Fatiha starts with Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Start with the alif and the lam. Yes?
Yes.
You may open if you can. You see where Surah Al-Fatiha is. So, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. We say that, it starts with that is article there. That is that word. So,
Yeah.
we have that one which bears scorn and the one which doesn't. You try to zoom out. And you show, try to zoom out. Yes, you show where there is, yes. Are you seeing